Hello and welcome to another episode of the Slash Raptor Show. I am Slash Raptor, and today we're going to have a little bit of fun with my dearly departed iPod Classic. I mean, it turns on, but no matter what you do, there will never be any songs in here. I just finished trying to sync it again with a third USB cable, and no matter what I do, every time I plug it in, iTunes tells me it's corrupted and that it has to reformat it. I reformat it, and I copy all my songs, wait for all the songs to move, I unplug it properly, I go through the entire process as you're supposed to, and then it tells me there's no songs. So, what else is there to do with a busted iPod besides, have a little fun? Because it's not like I can sell it or, make money on it in any other way. So what I've done is decided that I want to destroy it, but I'm limited because I live in an apartment and there's nowhere that I can go blow things up like I used to back in Winnipeg. So we're going to find other ways to destroy it. Alright, now, here comes the moment of truth. You were good to me when you worked, but that was God only knows how long ago. So we're going to place the iPod, and it will completely submerge itself underwater. You can see that our iPod is just kind of chilling out in this plastic container. So let's go ahead and put it into our freezer right next to me. Oh man, I don't know if I'm going to have room in here for my iPod. There's a lot of frozen food in here. But I think a nice spot for it would be right there. Right in front of the beef burgers and on top of all of my delicios. Yeah, not a lot of people like frozen pizza. I love it. I think it's great, and it's a nice way to kick a craving. So as you can still see, it's completely submerged in water, and we're going to leave it in there for 24 hours and see what happens tomorrow. Okay, so it's been about 4 or 5 hours since I put the iPod in the freezer in that container of water. So let's see how it's doing. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell something's happening. Let's see if the water is like freezing yet. Well, there's still a little bit of loose water, but let's see what happens if I take off the lid. Well, it's almost frozen. Not quite frozen, but almost. Like there's a very thin layer of ice here. So it's definitely working, but it hasn't completely frozen yet. So I think we should, put it back in and check on it in the morning, perhaps. Holy shit, the iPod turned itself on. I didn't touch it at all. Did you see that? It turned itself on. So we can make it do it again. I want to see if I can make the display turn on again. Oh well, it probably won't. Alright. Back in the freezer with you. Okay, so it is now basically 8 o'clock in the morning the next day from when I put the iPod in the freezer. I put it in at around 3 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday, which means it's been in there for about 17 hours, give or take. I'm not very good at math, but let's go see how it's doing. This is definitely frozen now. Wow, listen to that sound. Listen to that. Alright, let's open this up and see what's happened to it. So this is what it looks like from on top. Yeah, it's very, very frozen. So now I want to see if I can actually get it out of the container and kind of like smash the ice to free the iPod, and then we're going to see if it still works. So let's put this over here in the sink. Zoom out. Move that stupid leaky faucet. Well, I broke the container, but the iPod was successfully frozen in this gigantic block of ice. This is very, very cold. Okay, I'm going to put that in there because I don't think it's a good idea to drop that solid block of ice into my sink at 8 o'clock in the morning. So that's probably going to be really loud. I think I'll take it outside after I put some pants on and all that stuff, because you probably don't know, but I'm recording this in just my underwear because I kind of just woke up. Actually, no, I'm not going to break it because that's probably not going to work very well. Instead, I'm going to cover the drain there, and we're going to fill this with hot water, melt the ice, and see if the iPod still turns on. I saw something turn on. Oops. I saw the screen come on for a fraction of a second. Let's see, does it still turn on? Nope, not right now, but it could be because it has a cold warning. Alright, we're going to put this guy in the drying rack and leave it there for now. But there is there's the big chunk of ice that we had to wait so long for. Oh my goodness! It turned on all by itself. I mean, it's still broken, so the thing itself doesn't work to begin with, but it does still turn on. That is incredible. I thought for sure that would break it because it was submerged in water for, like, well, just a really long time. Alright, let's give it a little minute here. See if it completely comes back to life. This is extremely cold. The ice was much colder, naturally, but this is also very cold. The only time I've ever had a piece of technology... Oh, here we go! And it works perfectly! But for some reason, putting it in the freezer made it reset the language. So that's weird. And typically, it still doesn't have any music on here, but that was the way it was before I put it in there too. Because no matter what I do, it can never actually receive songs. You can put them on there, but then as soon as you unplug it, they'll just go away. Yeah. So we're gonna let this thing cool. We're gonna let this thing warm up a little bit. And then I'll have to come up with another experiment that we can do that won't destroy the apartment. Turn off. Thank you. Stop turning back on. Off. Off. Okay, whatever. F it. Stupid iPod.